What's up, Hills Kids? My name is Grace, and welcome to, drumroll please, Act It Out! We are so excited to have you all here on this beautiful Sunday morning. Today, I'll be your director for our show, and I've brought along some of my good friends to help me tell today's amazing story. So, without further ado, give a big round of applause to Devin and Nick! Now, boys and girls, before we get started, I'll need your help too. Today's story is no ordinary one. It's chock full of adventure, miracles, and some serious singing. We're diving into the story of, drumroll, Paul and Silas. Everyone say Paul and Silas with me. Ready? Paul and Silas. There we go. Hey, you guys are pros at this. Now, boys and girls, we're about to go on an adventure to a little town called Philippi. You ready? Okay, so our story begins with two friends called Paul and Silas. They were two followers of Jesus. They traveled around telling everyone the good news about God's love. But not everyone was a fan of what they were saying. You see, in Philippi, there were some people who didn't like Paul and Silas talking about Jesus. One day, they were arrested and thrown into jail. Can you imagine that? All because they were spreading the good word of God. But here's where things get interesting. Now, if you were thrown into prison, you'd probably be feeling pretty down, right? Well, not these guys. Paul and Silas, see, they were different. Do you know what they did? Yep, you guessed it. They started singing. That's right. They didn't get upset. They praised God instead. They sang hymns and prayed all throughout the night. And guess what happened next, boys and girls? Suddenly, there was a giant earthquake. The ground started shaking, and all the doors to the prison flew open. And just like that, Paul and Silas were free. But here's the thing. They didn't run away. Nope. They stayed right where they were. The Roman jailer was so scared that all the prisoners had escaped that he was about to get in big trouble. But Paul and Silas called out to him and said, "Don't worry, we're still here." The jailer was amazed at their kindness. He asked them, "What must I do to be saved?" And Paul and Silas told him about Jesus. That night, the jailer and his whole family became believers. Isn't that amazing? You see, even in jail, God used Paul and Silas to show his love to others. So, boys and girls, what can we learn from this story? That no matter where we are, even when things seem tough, we can always trust that God is with us. When we worship him, he can do some pretty amazing things. Now, let's say the big idea together. You guys ready? Praise has power. Hey, you guys nailed it. Well, that's all we have for today. See you next time on Act It Out. Bye.